establishment that is able to at least point us in the right direction is despicable. I mean, 85 billion in 2015 that VA got, and they had to push away 15 billion of it because they didn't spend it.
Oh, no way. Oh, I didn't know that.
Don't quote me on those numbers, but I'm pretty positive about the 15 there. There wasn't enough people that needed it. It's like the thing where it's a conspiracy with if I use these benefits. He was in Colorado Springs for a little bit, and he's the other Marine in the family.
Yeah.
So
very good.
He's the crazy one, which I can say because he's just a tad crazier than me. I think he's been trying to top me, and he's been doing a good job at it. So.
This is the property.
This is it, man. Every time we've been on.
We've got a few tamarack trees, mostly white spruce, and cottonwood, alder, aspen, and a bit of black spruce. Not a lot.
And he's going to stop in between this.
So Chief, how long has this been in your family?
We've had this 19 years, 18 years. We bought it in 2001, so 18 years. It was really kind of a goal was to have this as a stress reliever from the fire department.
Where the boys come hang out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we would do summertime hose testing at the fire department. We have North Star at the time owned 9 miles of fire hose, and that's not an exaggeration. And you have to test every foot of it every year. So we would hire these young folks all summer long, and then we would bring them over here at the end of the summer, and we would do paintball in the woods.
Paintball?
Oh,
no kidding.
It was a lot of fun. Okay. It was a lot of fun. Okay. Well, it's property my wife and I've had for almost 20 years now, and we're both military veterans. I'm retired and she's active duty veteran. And we would really like to have this as a continuing legacy for us for the future.
That's nice.
It's difficult to come up with some kind of a project that would more directly benefit veterans than providing them with a facility with this kind of training opportunities and marketing and skills development that we can build here.
Right.
I'm not going to be a big part of that at all. I don't have the skills for that, but we have a group of people that are really talented with that, and I think they'll be very skillful in getting this accomplished. So what we're hoping to do is to actually make the project available for the Veterans Foundation, and hopefully get some support behind it and see where this goes.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks.
Right?
I firmly believe after actually watching the unveiling of the Gold Star Monument being put on in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. It's the most important thing that the country can do for the families of the fallen, because the people that had to deal with, like the wives, the husbands, the mothers, the fathers, the children, sons, daughters, they're the ones that didn't stand up there and say, hey, I'll raise my hand and, fight for this war.
Well, that's the legacy of the fallen veterans, the families.
And that's it. That is the Woody Herschel Williams Wilson Foundation is dedicated to putting at least one memorial in every state in America, and we don't have one. And
Alaska has quite a history with military involvement.
we have 13% of us are military, so
Tremendous.
it's the most in the United States. We have more veterans per capita in any other state in America, and a lot of us come up here just to relax, and I know I heard you say that earlier. This is something that could, and I'm going to say it a lot, is going to, and has the potential at this point, because right now it's a dream or an idea, and we have the ability to help a lot of people with something that you are completely offering up, and it's something that's mean a lot to a lot of people. Absolutely. I agree.
They have the Chino Lakes project, which is open to military people that go out there and
Chino Lakes is right there.
And but they have the cabins out there too that they rent them out to, which I think is awesome. This might be something that, you know what, if you can come out here and bring your family and come out here and hang out.
Oh yeah, no.
To chill out, you know, before you're deploying, or if you're deployed, you're back from deployed, or if you're deployed.
So
there could be projects.
Wait till you see the rest of the property. It's amazing.
I mean, the projects the potential for this.
It's
to chill out.
It's something that I can't. When I told Gary I rolled onto this project, and I kind of immediately said, I need to find out what's really going on. And he was willing to see me 2 days later, and we walked around this, and I was just like, yeah, this is probably going to be the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And
how did you meet up? Well, I call him Chief Hansen because when
so I wanted to do a project where we incorporated high school students, the unions, the JROTC, and the natives. Right? I've heard a lot of. I was on a phone call one day for the tribal veterans representatives, and I was like, you know what? I got a friend in Syracuse, New York, that is starting these tiny homes, and you're telling me about all these homeless veterans. Why don't we try to link the high school students up with the respected unions that they want to go to if they want when they get out of high school and not go to college, because trades are most trades make more money than college. Yeah.
Why go to college? Why go to college?
Yeah. When was the last time your poetry degree made you 100 G's a year?
You end up in debt.
Exactly. You're spending tens of thousands of dollars.
I work with at-risk youth.
I know.
I work with the kids, and I'm like, you know what? You need to go. You know,
do something that you can always do.
Well, dude, listen to me. Like, you go. You know, when you turn 18, what do you have? You don't have nothing. What are you gonna do?
I have my soul and my pride.
But that's fine. No, but listen to me. I tell my kids, my students.
You're right. Yeah,
that coming from foster care and foster home. When you turn 18, you're like, go, dude.
Yeah.
3 hots on a cot. Join the military.
Learn
a trade.
Something.
Learn a trade. You're gonna
learn something. Yeah.
But you're gonna serve your country.
And you're gonna learn a lot from it.
And you're gonna do you might make a career out of it. Like my brother did when we first walked in there. I was a dumbass. My brother was a fucking 3.0 student.
I'm still a dumbass, man.
And my brother retired. You met my brother. He just retired after 30 years.
Yeah.
Fucking serving in the military.
Well, no, just learn something. That's it. Learn something that you can keep.
But believe in what you do. Believe in what you do.
Absolutely. Do what you believe is doing something to better yourself, your community, everything that.
Yeah. Well, the opportunities here.
Yes.
Really developed quite a list of ideas, and I don't have those off the top of my head right now. I apologize for that.
No, you're good.
We've started from simply having a area for developing places for folks to live, to the ag project, to the Veterans Court project.
Yeah.
To
and we're trying to incorporate, and we're
training and education projects, And as along the way, it'll be self-sustainable.
Yeah,
So
and that's
big-
everything.
big
It's
hurdle.
everything
That's
we've
the
been talking
the
about.
big hurdle is to get it started.
Started. That yes.
Well, that's the first step, right?
Making
steps.
making sure people are aware of what's going on and why it's going on and why it's important. That is exactly it. That is my entire goal in taking on the development director position is just making sure everybody knows about it, that we can fund it, and let everybody know this is something worthwhile. No one that is in the no one that is involved in this project has any financial benefits to it at all. This is something to help everyone. No one's able to gain any type of financial upper hand in this. We
It's
are
only
here.
benefit. It only benefits me.
We are here to make everyone's that steps on this property's life a little better, or
Part of the property.
Brian, do you think this would be a good
John
thing for
Doty's the
veterans?
scoutmaster.
Oh, yeah.
When he calls up, we make arrangements of what the boys can do to help them and help us. They did build their own outhouse out here. They built it with hand tools. Kind of a neat project. And in the spring, early summer, we have fish that are visible in the shallows here. They're long-nosed suckerfish,
How you doing, Maria?
whitefish. We haven't caught one to eat one yet, but I hope they're good.
Good to see you.
Early, right after the breakup, we'll see very large fish,
earlier
and then as the season moves on, they move back to the deep water, and we see small fish fry as they grow over here. So, sun will rise across the lake, and conversely, when we're on the opposite side, we get to watch the sunset over here. So, great place to watch the aurora. It's so open here, and there's no light pollution.
One thing was shooting dogs.
yeah, we had
Shooting dogs was the one thing.
we used to have to kill every
More or
dog we
less
saw.
blessed with
Shoot 'em and
unauthorized
kill 'em.
visitors
Yeah,
from
right.
time to time.
Really?
Yeah.
To make it a point to
Are you
have
recording
fire. At
this?
least I
I'd
do it in the
love
fire
for
pit.
you to.
This is bomb.
Turn your mic on.
Otherwise.
I'll do it again.
No.
No?
All right.
Pearson, so I hate the stupid dog here.
Yeah, thank you.
Fucking hate dogs.
Okay,
But
well,
then you
yeah. All right.
fucking
So
had to shoot dogs.
I hate
Which
that.
fucking pisses me. I
so-
hear his story. No,
so,
his
so,
story.
so in Iraq, back in 2007, we were ordered to kill any dog we saw. Right. It was blanketed.
But why, dude? That's what.
Because they carried diseases. There was by no means.
How many
a-
soldiers died from diseases from Iraqi dogs?
The potential of it is. So my first deployment, there was 7 Marines left in my squad. By the time we left, right? A squad of Marines is supposed to be 12. Was a corpsman. Yeah, so it didn't matter what the threat was. We were going to make sure the threat was not a threat before we had to deal with it. It was similar to what we're trying to do here with suicides and homelessness. We're trying to prevent it prior to it actually being a thing.
But
Right.
the thing was,
Yes.
That's
awesome.
That's it. You're not gonna have to waste the money on it if it isn't actually a problem. And stopping someone from being a drug addict or a person that is not
but Pearson,
receiving the
Pearson,
treatment that they need.
Pearson, I talked about your PTSD,
Mm-hmm.
and you told me the one thing that fucked you up the most
Oh, it was the dogs.
was shooting these fucking dogs.
Oh, that was terrible.
And so we got off track. So why
Why did we have to?
why did shooting the dogs
Oh,
fuck you up? I mean, what was it
Oh,
about it? I
oh,
mean,
because-
you told the
'cause-
disease,
'cause
but
one-
why did it fuck you up?
You probably
Because
love
one was,
dogs.
one was
I love dogs too. That's
Well,
why I'm
why-
like,
so the thing that fucked me up wasn't that that there were dogs or I wouldn't go out back and shoot fucking turkeys unless I was gonna eat them. We literally would fucking kill these dogs.
Because you ordered you ordered to shoot these dogs.
We'd dump some kerosene or diesel on them, light them on fire, and
Were they
walk away.
alive or dead?
After they died. Oh, it was to not spread diseases. There was a very good reason for it.
Rabies was bad there.
I literally had shot. So my point man quaddle bomb. We were coming around a turn, and I saw a dog. I saw this dog just laying,
Chilling.
hound up, like about to jump on it. I hit that dog right in the face with a 5.56. Just as he was lunging for my point man. It's not something that the thing that got me is the dog isn't a part of society. They don't. Oh, it's not right or wrong. It is. This is what my instinct tells me to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. They're innocent. They're like my 8-week-old son. They don't know any better.
Yeah, no, I apologize. I don't want to bring that back up.
No, you're
I
good.
thought
No,
about
they
that
didn't do
because
anything wrong, and I don't want to.
I don't want to bring that up.
No, you're not.
You told me that
you're
was
not
the one
working me
thing.
up
I was
at
like,
all. Trust me.
Jeez, that must. But the story.
No, I don't want to. It's like, the last thing I killed in my life was a bird walking across the fucking road at like 14 miles to the hot springs. Like it was like a little chicklet or something, like a little, and I remembered it because I fucking looked back and I destroyed whatever type of being that was behind me with my one ton.
How'd you feel? I mean, was it?
I feel terrible, and that's the weird. That's the weird thing about it. I know I didn't shoot it. It was just running across the road, and I ran over it. No, it doesn't matter with that. I didn't kill it on purpose. I didn't go out looking for it. I just ran it over. And that's something that I have to deal with in my life. The last time I killed a man, I'm pretty sure I killed him. I fixed bayonet for the first and only time, and I stabbed him in the stomach until I knew he was gonna either stay alive for a couple days or die really quickly. But either way, I knew he was gonna really suffer throughout the entirety.
Did he come after you?
No, I was. So we were down to 7 guys in hit Iraq. We were in FOB 5, which is the forward operating base, with the Task Force Tarawa 22nd Meal. Right. We got hit one time. Right. It was only the platoon. We only had a platoon at a forward operating base that was a company-sized operating base. The other 3 platoons were doing a mission. We sent a squad out, which happened to be mine, 2nd platoon, 1st squad, to Camp Hit, and they hit us while we were gone. So it was a company-ran position that had 2 of the platoons out of there, or 2.5, because the other one was the weapons, and yeah, we had one mortar section, fucking like 45 guys, and they hit us while we were doing resupply, and my squad was out, and we had 3 guys for dismount. Me, Johnny Rook, and fucking Santino Diego. Me, him, and Santino, me, and Rook probably cleared 180 houses on our, and not even with that. It was solely us kicking in doors by ourselves, not knowing where the guy was, a block next to us. 3 of us.
Damn.
And the last place I went to, when I walked out, they were both there. I had a little bit of blood on me, and it was from a little girl hysterically crying in the corner and a grown man naked in the room. And it's the only something that I'm not at 33 years old. I'm not sure if it was a daughter running to her father, or me thinking at 21 years old that it was a guy raping a girl. But I fixated that, and I hit that guy so many times that
Oh shit, dude. You didn't know if it was the father or the guy raping her.
yeah. So there's the osprey.
Hey, I'm gonna take a video.
Hey,
Video is a thing.
Your pocket, boys.
It's an awesome project, guys.
awesome.
No doubt.
Who is
It